Alright guys, today we're going to be going over UNL, the University Dairy collection I have amassed from digging one of the dumps that I found, and a few Roberts dairy bottles I found, and a few Omaha ones. But mainly, these are all UNL dairy ones. So to begin with, we have the Half Pint University of Nebraska Dairy Department. In these bottles, the maker, the TMFG Co., the dates on the bottom are, so the numbers signify the dates in the teen years. So this bottle is 1910. It's the earliest one I found. All the tops pretty much on these are sheared because there was a bottler's dump, so pretty sure they just bulldozed them over the edge where they were, or they broke the tops on purpose. Next is this plate, which has a nice insignia. It says Universitas Nebraskanus, February 15th, 1869. It's half of a plate, but these are the plates they would have served back in the day. Alright, after going on with the plate, which is beaming bright, we have the next pint. And this year on this one is, you can tell, it's hard to tell on these things, but 1912, with this beautiful University of Nebraska Dairy Department. And we have two of those from 1912, so not many. We never found any from 1911, so very unfortunate. Then we go up to these next bottles. University Cafeteria, 10 ounces. And they have a date there of 13. These bottles were only found in the date of 1913. And I believe I'm the only one to own any versions of these kind of semi-bowling pin type milk bottles. They're interesting. But we amassed a good line of them for something that is unknown. It doesn't seem to be too uncommon, but since it's broken, it is still considered rare for the most part. Next, we got our 1914, the most common year. These are 1 pints. You can see that 1 pint super close there. Same on this one, but there are some different variants of the 1 pints. These ones are all the close versions for the most part, but then you go over to like a 1 pint over here and you have a liquid 1 pint. So, and then some of the other 1 pints, like this one, you see a way bigger spread between the wording. So there's a lot of variety between these bottles, but these are the half pints. Next, we got just the typical 1 quart, little lopsided on the writing, but 1914, very nice bottles. See, they also have a lot of variety just between, with some being bigger lettered, like that one has bigger letters compared to that one, which is tight and short. So just a lot of variety. You can see we got about 18 of those, and we've given away 1 or 2. So yeah, a lot of them. Yep, 1914. So a lot of them. So here we come on to this one, which is another half pint one. And this one's a 1915 version, along with this 1 quart here, which is also another 1916. Seems I do not have a 1915 quart, or it's somewhere, but regardless, we do have another really nice Lincoln one. This is a 1 quart, property of Roberts Sanitary Dairy Company, Lincoln, Nebraska. This one is 1915. In beautiful condition. It's one of 2 that we found whole in the dump. So then this one is another the 15. So these are liquids. These are some Roberts Sanitary Dairies. The liquid half pint variants, a 1916 one. And then a half pint variant of the Roberts Sanitary Dairy without the liquid from 1916. So it seems around 1916 to 1970, this producer switched to the liquid on top. You can see that with this half pint, or 1 pint from 1917 now having it. So you just see a lot of difference in the change of the bottles. All the University Dairy ones from 1917 are those liquid ones. So, and we see that they started producing a lot of those smaller ones that I was at least finding. And here's one of those, 1 quart, 1917. So we see that the quarts are generally pretty hard to find other than the year 1914, which makes sense. They're bigger, they're more likely to break and get destroyed before smaller medium type ones. Also in that one, there's a cool line air on the bottle. That's really cool. But yeah, then we come to 1918, looking crispier on that writing. 1 quart. And we got one of our worst looking bottles out of the bunch, but it is a 1918. Then we're back to, they switched off the liquid. These are 1919s, and these are wash and returns are what they switched to. So wash and return. And they started doing that in 1918 with the wash and returns, including doing them on the quarts as well. For the pints, we even see, this is one of 2 I found with registered. The word registered begins to show up. This is a 1919. The wash and return goes away. So I believe those 1919s, they began to do registered, but we see that that does not happen on the quarts, which the 19 is right there. So we see some difference in the way the things are changing. Here's another extremely rare, only known but broken University Dairy. This would have been a small pint like that one. Just saying University Dairy. There's no date. Then we have one more we couldn't establish a date on, probably in 1917 or something like that. But then going on, we have one of the other second complete bottles we found with a flash crack though. Douglas County Milk Producers Association. No date on it. So probably somewhere in the 20s. But beautiful looking bottle. Nice one to find in there. And the rest of these ones are also University of Nebraska Dairy Departments with no dates. The interesting thing is a lot of these are made with manganese. Like this one has a manganese hue to it, so these will turn purple in the future if I put them in the sun. And then for the last bottle, we got a metal gold from Omaha. But yeah, you can really see the progression of the bottles just from the dates they began. You can kind of see production years when they were bigger, when they were harder to find, scarcer. So that is the whole video. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you like more history about UNL, University Dairy, bottles in general, and thanks for watching.